Mercedes is facing a massive scandal after shocking new evidence has leaked, and it could change everything for the team. This bombshell revelation has left fans and the F1 world buzzing with questions about what's really going on behind the scenes. Lewis Hamilton recently opened up about his emotional response to Mercedes' decision to announce Andrea Kimi Antonelli as his replacement for 2025. When Mercedes revealed that Antonelli would be taking Hamilton's seat, it marked the end of an era for the British driver. Hamilton expressed, "I ended up quite emotional when Mercedes announced Antonelli would replace me." This change comes after Hamilton's shocking decision to leave the team and switch to Ferrari next season. Hamilton's time with Mercedes has been legendary. Since joining in 2013, he won 6 driver titles and secured 83 victories, making his partnership with the team the most successful in F1 history. However, this partnership has only 9 races left, as Hamilton is set to join Ferrari in pursuit of his 8th world title. His decision to activate a break clause in his Mercedes contract and sign a multi-year deal with Ferrari sent shockwaves through the F1 world earlier this year. Although Hamilton knew in advance that Andrea Kimi Antonelli would take over his seat, the official announcement still felt surreal. Hamilton shared, "I've known for ages, but this morning when it was announced it felt very surreal. My seat is officially going, and I've held on to it for so long. I was quite emotional this morning, but really happy for Kimi and this team." Hamilton expressed his confidence in Antonelli's future success, saying, "I know Kimi is going to do a great job." He believes that Antonelli's stable background and upbringing will greatly help him in his rookie F1 season with Mercedes. "He's a great kid with a good family and a good head on his shoulders," Hamilton added. "He's very talented, and I'm excited to see what he will achieve." As Hamilton's final season with Mercedes winds down, the emotions have become more intense with each race. Reflecting on his exit, Hamilton admitted, "The emotion has been there throughout the campaign." When asked if these emotions have grown since the season resumed in Zandvoort, he acknowledged that the reality of leaving Mercedes is hitting closer with each passing race. As Lewis Hamilton nears the end of his journey with Mercedes, emotions are running high. "It's been there all year," Hamilton admitted. "Every race we do is the last time at that particular race, and we get closer to the last time I'll be in a Mercedes, and that's tough." The 7-time F1 champion has shared the deep bond he has with his team, saying, "I love my team so much. We've been through a lot together, so it will be emotional every single race." With just 8 races left in the season, Hamilton is determined to end his Mercedes career on a high note. "My focus now is to try and do the best job I can for the team and finish strong," he said. However, he's keen on rediscovering his former strength in qualifying. "My race pace is great, but I've got to figure out how to get back to my old self in qualifying," Hamilton added. The Italian Grand Prix marked the last European race of the season, and Hamilton began to feel the reality of his departure. "Leaving Monza, it hit me that it was the last European race this year," he shared on Instagram. Reflecting on his time with Mercedes, he expressed pride and gratitude for the memories he made. "The memories will last forever, as will the memories I make next year," he concluded. Mercedes struggles at the Italian GP. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell are puzzled by why Mercedes couldn't achieve optimal performance at the Italian Grand Prix. The unpredictable nature of Formula One's current pecking order left them scratching their heads, despite strong showings in the second and third practice sessions. Hamilton managed to qualify 6th, and Russell placed 3rd, but they finished the race in 5th and 7th, respectively. Hamilton finished just 22.8 seconds behind race winner Charles Leclerc, but noticed key issues during the race. "We were suffering more degradation and generally lacking 1 or 2 tenths per lap," he admitted. When asked about the balance of the W14, Hamilton said, "It was okay, nothing special. You're either grafting the left front or the left rear." The team's pace dropped over the weekend, and Hamilton remarked, "We have to look and try to understand why. Maybe we were too light and others were heavy, who knows?" Russell's race took a downturn early on when an error at the first corner forced him to use the escape road, dropping him to 7th. "I lost a lot of performance with front wing damage," Russell explained. This, along with an early pit stop, further compromised his performance, leaving Mercedes with unanswered questions moving forward. George Russell's future at Mercedes. Since Russell's F1 debut with Williams in 2019, Russell has grown from a promising talent into a seasoned competitor. His move to Mercedes in 2022, after being part of their junior driver program since 2017, was seen as a major step up. Initially, Russell outperformed a demotivated Lewis Hamilton in his debut season, right after Hamilton's dramatic defeat in Abu Dhabi. With Hamilton's confirmed move to Ferrari, Russell has been promoted to Mercedes' lead driver. The 26-year-old secured a new 2-year contract with Mercedes in 2023, which keeps him with the team until the end of the 2025 season. Russell has been the first to receive car upgrades, and it's clear that for now, Mercedes views him as their future. However, Russell's inconsistent form and the internal politics at Mercedes, led by team principal Toto Wolff, create doubts about his long-term future. Despite 2 pole positions and race wins this season, his performance has been inconsistent, leaving him 8th in the championship. Compared to Hamilton's 6th place, Russell has only collected 122 points, well behind Hamilton's 154. If Russell doesn't step up in 2024, Mercedes might not extend his contract beyond 2025. Should his performance continue to underwhelm, Russell could be forced to find a new team in 2026, potentially resulting in a step down in his career trajectory. Kimi Antonelli shines. As Lewis Hamilton's departure from Mercedes approaches, the focus has shifted to his likely successor, 18-year-old Andrea Kimi Antonelli. The Italian prodigy, currently competing in his first Formula 2 season, has been earmarked for the Mercedes' second seat in 2025. Antonelli's rapid rise through the ranks has been nothing short of impressive, with back-to-back titles in Italian F4, ADAC F4, Formula Regional Middle East, and Formula Regional European Championships over the last 2 years. Mercedes has been preparing Antonelli for this big leap throughout 2024. His extensive testing program culminated in his first outing in a 2024 Mercedes F1 car during Friday practice at Monza, fulfilling one of the team's mandatory rookie sessions. This marked a significant milestone in Antonelli's journey, watched closely by Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff, who has been tracking his progress since he was 11 years old. Wolff expressed his excitement ahead of Antonelli's practice run in Monza, stating, "It's going to be a really emotional moment. We've followed him since he was 11 and a baby go-kart driver. To see him drive out on Friday in FP1 in Monza in front of the Tifosi, having an Italian kid in a competitive car, it's something Italy can be proud of." Wolff's continued support suggests Antonelli could become a key figure for Mercedes in the future. Although Wolff has remained tight-lipped about Antonelli's promotion, the signs are clear. He has not only impressed on the junior circuit, but has also gained praise from current Mercedes driver George Russell, who described him as exceptionally fast. Russell, while Mercedes' current number 1 driver, could face significant pressure if Antonelli exceeds expectations in 2025. If Antonelli's rookie season mirrors Hamilton's standout performance against Fernando Alonso in 2007, Russell could find himself in a challenging position. However, Wolff has publicly backed Russell, emphasizing, "George is a formidable driver. You can't expect an 18-year-old to sit in the car and outperform him. That's not going to happen. Impossible." Verstappen to Mercedes. The reigning world champion, Max Verstappen, is increasingly linked with a potential move away from Red Bull, the team that propelled him to 3 world championships. Although Verstappen won't be donning Mercedes silver next season, rumors of his departure from Red Bull continue to gain traction. Recent tensions within Red Bull have only fueled speculation. Verstappen's father, Jos, has been vocal about his dissatisfaction with the team's management, specifically targeting team principal Christian Horner. Jos was seen having friendly interactions with Mercedes boss Toto Wolff after branding Horner a problem following a public sexting scandal. Jos's comments have added fuel to the fire, with him recently stating, "The good people are leaving the team. I'm very unhappy with what's happening," following Verstappen's underwhelming home Grand Prix at Zandvoort. Verstappen himself has appeared frustrated as Red Bull's dominance in Formula 1 falters, having failed to win in 5 consecutive races. This has raised eyebrows, as the Dutchman is not used to such droughts in his time with Red Bull. Amid these struggles, Verstappen has cut a more despondent figure, furthering the speculation that his time with the team may be coming to an end. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has not been shy about his admiration for Verstappen's talent. In a surprising revelation, Wolff admitted to BBC Sport that he had engaged in talks with Verstappen regarding a move to Mercedes in 2025. While acknowledging that signing Verstappen is a long shot, Wolff did not completely rule out the possibility, leaving the door open for future negotiations. So, what do you think of huge problems erupting in Mercedes? Comment below and subscribe for more.